Hello everybody, welcome to the second question of the essays for the Chevening Scholarship Program. This is the second question, probably part one. It's going to be 2 or 3 parts because I don't want the videos to be very long so that people can be able to watch and download it. First of all, disclaimer. Whatever I say, it does not represent the Chevening Secretariat, the Chevening Management, or the Chevening Program. It's just my experience as a Chevening, as a current Chevening student or a scholar that I'm currently busy studying my last semester in the UK through the Chevening Scholarship Program. I'm here to share my own personal statement that I wrote for the Chevening Scholarship Program. By this statement or essay answers that I am working with you together, writing in scratch, I won the Chevening Scholarship Program, and I'm here in the UK, busy studying and enjoying my life and my master's degree or career or time or life and anything you call it. I'm very happy. I enjoy these moments. I never thought I would be able to win this scholarship because I was always worried about my personal statement and essay questions and answers, but I made it. That's why I want to share this to everyone else, especially those people who are introvert like me. So I want to just share my experience, and if it only helps one person in the entire world who are watching my videos, I will be more than happy. So this was a disclaimer and housekeeping. Second part, I have to tell everybody that for each essay questions, I will make 1 or 2 videos. Each one will last 1 or 2 hours. Why is it so long? Because I said in my first video, if you think you can watch 10 minutes video and then write a winning personal statement to be in the UK, so that the Chevening Scholarship Program would spend £100,000 on you, and you don't invest your time, you don't invest your efforts, attention, and if you don't work hard, it's not easy peasy. You just don't write a paper and submit and get it. You cannot learn everything just in 10 minutes video. Even I made 10-minute videos, but I recently thought that this is not going to help you, because I still got many questions from everybody. How should I write my personal statement or mission statement or answer these essay questions? That's why I want to share my private life, my own personal statement with you. I hope it helps you to achieve your goal. So this was the second thing. The third thing I would like to say is you follow along with me. I break down the questions, I write for each part of it, and then I want you to follow along with me. Have a pen or a pencil or use your computer, whatever you like, and write down your own experience. If I write my university experience, you write your university experience on a paper. First we do brainstorm, we put all our ideas, and then we develop them, and then we fix the grammar and everything. And when I write about my volunteer work, you do yours. When I write about my professional work, you do yours. When I write about my achievement, you write your achievements. And then we will go along so that by the end of the second part, you will be able to write a very beautiful personal statement. And I promise you that this is going to help you to win the Chevening, or at least get shortlisted and, to be ready. I can't promise you to win because I don't know from which countries you come from, but still I'm doing my best to help everybody. The third thing is that if you haven't watched the first question, please go and watch it. It has 3 parts. It's the first question, part 1 we brainstorm, part 2 and part 3 we are writing and compiling our personal statement. In here, this is the first part where we just brainstorm and put all our experiences and knowledge, everything on this paper. And on the second or third part, maybe we'll be doing the finalization. So let's dive in. Okay, I am following the same with the same document that I was writing the first question. So now here we are with the second question. What I want to do here is that okay, we start in a new fresh page. Third and fourth question, we don't need them, so let's start from here. First of all, I would like to break down this question. What I want to do with this is that we have to break this down. So I want to write the key important things that we have to consider when we are answering this question. So let's start by reading this. Chevening is looking for individuals with strong networking skills. Strong networking skills. So let's break down the question. Who will engage with the Chevening community? Engage with the Chevening community. This is important. And influence and lead others. Influence and lead others in their chosen profession. That's okay. And what we have to do here is that we have to explain how you meet these requirements. How we write it, we meet this requirement using clear examples, giving examples of your networking skills. Examples of networking skills. Outline how to use these skills in the future. So this is how I normally break down questions when I want to write an essay for my school or my classes, where I want to do a research paper or things. First, I normally break down the question. This is going to help me know what I am supposed to do, and I can easily compare and contrast, because if you don't know the question, probably you don't know how to answer them. Okay, so here's what we do. So let's start by writing our own networking skills. It's all about networking, because it says engage with the Chevening community, how we use our networking to engage with them, how we influenced our networks, because in the first part we talk about leadership, and now we say how we took advantage of our leadership skills. And how we build this network, and how we use this network with our leadership skills. So it's like, intertwined together. We say leadership, we say influence, and also networking, and how we take advantage in each part with this. So how we meet this requirement of the Chevening, if we need to have networks and networking skills. So we explain all of them, and then we give examples, and then we say, in the future, these networks, how it will help me, how it will help the Chevening network in my country, in my region, and in the entire world. Okay, so let's start. I normally start with my past, in the very far past, so it's like a chronological order. I say like when I was 15, and then when I was at school, at the university, at the volunteer work, my internship period, my professional career network, and now, and then in the future, in the UK, when I go to pursue my master's, I will do the following networking, and when I come back, I will combine my school network, university network, volunteer network, professional network, everyday network in my community, the Chevening network, my master's network at the university where I will study, and then I will do the following activities to do this kind of stuff in my country. I hope you got the point, how I want to go step by step in everything, and then in the conclusion, I wrap them all up together. So I say I started my networking skills in our community center in, let's say, in 2005. So that's the time when I started it. I just put a random, not a random, a date that it works well for me. I have had many networks, or I have many networks since then. For now, we are just putting all of our ideas. There is no grammar. As I said, it is quick, it's bad, and it's wrong, and it's a draft. So, and it's maybe long. Don't worry. We are just writing anything we know. I have had many networks since then. All the networks that I had, or I can say in many different platforms, and I can, because we have to give examples, so I'm just putting all my brainstorms in community council, in school, in university, in my social organization, in moot court competitions I participated, in part-time work slash full-time work, governmental institutions, my current volunteer activities, societies, and my current professional work at the, I have to write the complete Afghanistan Center for Commercial Dispute Resolution, and my Roshna Social Organization. Okay, this is it. I inserted like this is an introduction paragraph, the first one. So I see everything that I have, I just put it there. These are the things, the networks and everything I have. Let's do a little bit clearing so that things are clear. Roshna or RSO, and yeah, this is good. So now I give more examples about the two important things, last things, like ACDR and Roshna. I say my networks at the ACDR is connection with the judiciary, or I can say judges, ministries, of Commerce, because I work with the Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Economy, or I just say, I don't know, Ministries of Commerce, Economy, Rural Development, Afghanistan Chamber of Commerce, ACCI, Afghanistan ICC, International Chamber of Commerce in Afghanistan, Ministry of Justice, arbitrators, mediators, lawyers, and etc. So my network at the ACDR is these things, and my network at Roshna, which is my social organization, is with legal institutions such as relevant ministries, Afghanistan Independent Human Rights Commission, and I don't know, X, and others. So I have some organizations which I cannot name them right now because it's about the, you know, issues with regard to the organization which I cannot share. So for example, these are the organizations that I work with, and they are very much relevant that you have to share with them. I think it was just recording now and you were just watching me. I'm sorry for everything. I cannot record this again because I've been talking for many minutes. So I want to just go and explain what I wrote here. I started my networking skills in our community center. I have many networks and different platforms: council, school, university, social organization, moot court competitions, full-time job, part-time job, government institution. And I have some repetitions here which I will get rid of it. And the place ACDR where I currently work as my professional career, and Roshna Social Organization. If you have watched the first part, you know that this is my social organization that I founded in 2015. My networks at ACDR is with the judiciary, ministries, and all these relevant organizations that I have put it. What you need to do, so I keep that and then I'm talking to you. What you need to do for now is start with your introduction that I started my networking skills after graduating from high school or university, or during the university, or you can say a date and a time, and then you say that, okay, all the platforms that you participated in the university, at the school, at the community level, at professional level, and all these things. And then you give examples that because I am working at the dispute resolution center, I'm working with the Ministry of Justice, I'm working at with the commercial courts, I'm working with the Chamber of Commerce, Afghanistan, and also international. I am working with the Ministry of Commerce and Ministry of Economy. I think I haven't put it there. So you work, if you are an engineer, you say, well, I'm working at this firm, or I have established this firm, and I am working with the Ministry of I don't know, planning, Ministry of any ministry that's relevant with the construction thing. If you are a medical student, you say, well, I'm working at this hospital, and I have connections with the people working with the hospitals, with the clinics, private clinics, with the Ministry of Health, and I don't know, with the council, with the municipality, and then at the same time, if you are working, and if you are not working, it's good that you should be working with some volunteer health communities like WHO, World Health Organization, may have some small things doing in your community. You say, I'm working as a volunteer, and we have networks in this community doing these kind of works. So this is how you also need to put any experience or relevant information regarding yourself here, and then we will go on to fix it more. So let's continue more. This is what I have for now, and then I say in academia. So I'm going a little what's that? Academia, come on. I was a member of the photography club, MU in club, speech club, moot trials club, and law student association, LSA. Okay, so yeah, this is it. Each had members from various faculties. I attended many MUN conferences, moot court competitions, debates, and photography competitions. Yeah, I am an alumni member of Afghanistan Journalists Association. yeah, I used to be I used to do some photography for Afghanistan Journalists Association when during my university years. I love to do this, so for some magazines, and some of my pictures are published in many places, but I never cite them because I'm a lawyer and photography, they don't fit together. But I put it here. I don't think I will concentrate on photography here and here, and that's what I'm strongly telling you guys. Please don't put everything. Don't just, even if you are an engineer, but you did something that is healthcare, which is not related to one another, you don't have to put it. Honestly, I will not put it there, but for now I put it so that it's a good example for you not to have these mistakes, because all your experiences and everything, you have to always look back, engage with the Chevening community. So far I'm just describing my networks, and then influence and lead others, and then I have to say, because I said I have all these networks, I don't need to just brag. I know the president, I know the minister, I know this. No, this is not going to work. Later, I have to explain how I had been working, how I had influence, how these networks helped me, and how will they help the Chevening network, and how they help me achieve my goals in the future. That's very important. That's why this journalist association, I don't think it will do anything, but maybe it does. Let's see. Okay. LSA, that was a good thing, Student Law Association. And I am also an alumni of Wismut Network, Wismut International Network in Hong Kong, where I have a membership. I'm paying yearly fees there, and then I get a lot of news, a lot of recommendations. When there are programs and these things, I get invitation, these things, and I think I need to put it there. And I am also a member of International Chamber of Commerce, ICC, Afghanistan Arbitration, and ADR Commission. Okay, I don't know alumni of this. I am, as a social activist, I am working closely with many other social, humanitarian, and human rights organizations. I have established, I have founded with the help of this network of social activists, I have founded X group, X, with the support of X and X in Kabul in 2014. routine. I cannot write. I have founded something that works for human rights. We are doing some kind of humanitarian activities, but it is also at the same time some different regimes, they don't like it. That's why I don't want to say that I am the founder of that one, because it's a very big platform in my country. Not a very big one, but it's a big one. But I never I never take credit for this in the eyes of the public. People don't know that I have founded this. Even people are working for that cause. It's for a cause. For example, we are helping education, we are helping human rights, we are helping constitution rights, we are doing something like that. But it's a very big one. I'm proud of it. That's why I write it here, because it's my personal statement. But I don't talk about it to the people directly that I am a part of that team. So I cannot share it for you, but I put it there. This is a clear example that this network of social activists helped me build such a platform, so that they are also contributing in this, and we are helping one another right now. So what you need to do is you need to do the same thing. You think about all the activities that you have done, the networks and the things that you did. For example, you are a member of you are a student, you are a university student representative body, and then you held some events. For example, you invited politicians in your university to talk about a particular cause or thing. And then this is the time that you write that, okay, under my supervision, I invited these 3 people to have the following activities and these things. Through this network that I built, for example, by knowing such kind of people or being involved in this kind of networks, to show that you have networked with what kind of groups and such kind of groups and people. Then I write about in professional life or your professional career at the ACDR, the place where I professionally work, and Roshna, I can say, my social organization that I work like I have like full-time job there. I keep a professional, friendly and respectful relationship and networking environment with all employees and colleagues. Not comployees, employees. I have built a strong network with governmental institutions like the Ministry of Higher Education, Women Affairs, Justice, X and donors. Not I have built a strong network. I have built a strong network, a wide network. We can say a wide network, or maybe I will find a better word. Network with governmental institutions like the Ministry of Higher Education, Women Affairs, and donors. These institutions and network helped me achieve the goal of X in at the ACDR, and achieve and complete the X goal at the Roshna Social. Okay, I just write it Roshna. So I have to give example, and the example is here that these networks that I talked above, the ministries and X and donors, they help me achieve this goal at my professional career place, which I highlight in yellow, and also help me achieve this goal at this place. This is something private which I can't write here in public. But you get it. Like, I did this thing. Think about what your networks that you've made or have built through the years. They have helped you to build something, and this is the time to put it there. Very easy and very, very clear, very, very, very clean and good. Yeah, I think this is it. So I like to write about the network that I mentioned in my leadership. In my leadership, I talk about Roshna has so many registered members. ACDR, I have so many people working under my supervision. Those people that I am leading, it's about leadership. They are also about what? Networking, because that's a network. Roshna has a big network. So I have to talk about them because it's like my professional life at the ACDR and Roshna. So this is the time that I have to do. Roshna has more than 5,000 registered members. Okay, members. ACDR at the Afghanistan Chamber of Commerce and Industries has a wide network with thousands of businessmen and traders across the country. So, because there's thousands of registered people, these had, don't worry about the grammar again, these had huge impact in my professional and career. These huge networks had huge impact in my professional and career. Then these networks helped me achieve XXX in Roshna and achieved this XXX at the ACDR. So I have had, there were thousands of people registered at the Afghanistan Chamber of Commerce, and I had the data. I was invited into the meetings and the social gatherings and important events, and I built a career with them and a network with them. And their network, I used that network for the benefit of my employment at the place where I was working. I signed them with MOUs, and those MOUs resulted in achieving some goals or strategic plans of the center. And then I had my social organization that, because it was my volunteer work next to my professional work. So when I was meeting people at my employment, I was introducing my Roshna Social Organization. I was telling people, well, I'm the founder of Roshna Social Organization. We are doing volunteer work for the community. We are educating people. We are working for public awareness. We are working for this and this and this. And then I was inviting some of these businessmen or traders to sponsor me, to fund my organization on special events. And this is how things started to grow up. My organization flourished as part of my professional and career work, and this is something that I would like to put here. So some of those things which if I mention them, they are very clear examples. If I just tell you there, then I have to name their organizations, and I have to name some people specifically, because it's not just the organizations that help me. It was some of the traders and the people, the businessmen, which I don't seem this appropriate to name them here, because I don't have their permission to share their name. Although I have been talking with them and I have shared in this document, but I cannot do it like in this kind of public forum for everybody. But the good thing that I can tell you right now is that I can clearly share the idea how you can do the same thing. I am sure that you work somewhere, and then at the same time that you work somewhere, you have your own social organization, and this or your volunteer activities that you can you can invite people from your volunteer to be a professional, and from professional to the volunteer work. And this is very important, that you take advantage of your networks in a very good and clear way, and this is the place where and how you write it down as well. So I highly encourage you to think about it, to brainstorm it, and even if you have done very small things, don't worry, put it here, and let's see how long and how far we can go with this. Okay, so I will put some examples. I just say these networks helped me run ICC, MCC, WTO, Mood, Family Law, Mood, Peace Talks, Legal Summit in Afghanistan, and MIMU in conferences, and ETs and X fund and run ICCX since 2000, let's say 2017. Conferences and all other achievements I had explained in my leadership and influence essay. So I give a reference back to my first essay, that okay, whatever I have written there, you knew it, that I was talking, I was like bragging about a lot of things, and here I gave a reference that those things and achievements I had, they started through this kind of networking. You got the point, right? So we connect all the pieces of the puzzle. It's like a puzzle that it has 4 parts on all sides of it, so we make them fit in a very good place or position. So this is it. I think we are good so far. So now here I write the conclusion, and then I say I believe that I have a very wide network which had helped me to achieve my goals through my professional career and volunteer work at my social organization. I have gained enough experience to share with the Chevening community and join this community to learn more and expand my network. My network will help Chevening community to be able to help XXX in Afghanistan and the region. Okay. Okay. So, what did I do here? I said that I have a good network, and my network had helped me to get the following like achievements. And then once I share this network with the Chevening will be able to get the following advantages in Afghanistan and in the region, or maybe in the world. For example, if you are a doctor and you are in a network of professionals who are, let's say, currently working on a vaccine for coronavirus in your country, and you are feeling very proud of their progress and activities, you say, okay, my network will be able to, you know, achieve this goal, and by achieving this goal they will be able they will definitely be able to contribute help and cooperation by sharing data, by sharing info, by sharing research papers or whatever's on the topic of vaccine for the coronavirus COVID-19 to the alumni network, so that through their networks this data or research or information will be shared to the whole country, to the whole region, or at the international level. So this is how you contribute. You give a link, an example of the achievements and the goals you can achieve or gain through the networking skills, because we should never forget why we are writing bragging about the skills. In the networking, it's not just that you say, okay, I have a lot of network, I know a lot of people, I know every single student at my university, and I know every single professor, I know every single student at my school. No, that is not going to help you, because it's not about how big and how wide your network is, but it's about how you are able to influence your network, lead your network, and contribute to your network, and how this network or your network and your networking skills contribute to the Chevening and as a whole to the whole world, or to the Cheveners who are coming from all over the world. So this is the main goal why you should be drugging about all your achievements and whatever you can do through this Chevening Scholarship Network and Chevening community. So this is how you should end your conclusion. You should talk about all the networks you have, give examples, what did you do, what have you done, and what can you do, like the Chevening coronavirus example that I said in the conclusion. It's always good to give it and to link it to the Chevening. So for the last 10 minutes, we will review from the beginning. We will make corrections. This is important, guys. Please don't skip it. Don't think that, okay, you got everything, so 10 minutes will be nothing. But 10 minutes we will just organize. We'll think what things are important and what things should we remove. And then we will be done with this part. And in the next video, we will compile the whole thing, and we will make sure that we have a second question, networking skills essay that is submittable for the Chevening portal. Let's dive back to the paper. Okay, so let's read the question. Strong networking skills. Okay, we talked about networking skills. Who will engage with the Chevening community? Okay, we have to work more about the engagement with the Chevening community and influence and lead others. I think we have to highlight this, because we have to think about lead as well in their chosen profession. So profession is also important. I think I have to write profession here, because whatever I wrote, it's mostly about my profession. That's something you should also consider. Explain how you meet this requirement using clear examples of networking skills. I talked about my networking skills, that I had the network to talk with the people, to attract. One of the skills is that I think I already explained that I used my Roshna social organization to the people, to the business community where I was professionally working as my career. This is a skill that I introduced my volunteer work or my my social organization to the people to get support from them, and they were supporting me. And and I said the example that these people helped me achieve these goals. Even if they would ask me in the interview, I would have plenty of pictures, links, and anything to provide them or to give them. And clear example of networking skills, and outline how you hope to use these skills to help the future. So in the future, I think we need to write one more paragraph before our conclusion. Outline to help to use these skills in the future. Although we talk about it here, but still I want to elaborate more, maybe one small paragraph here. So these are the things that we have to consider, which some of them we did and some we didn't, which we have to work on them now. Okay, I started my networking skills in our community center in 2005. I have many networks since then in many different platforms, in community council, in school, in university, in my social organization, in moot court competitions. I participated in Afghanistan and around the world in part-time work and part-time work or full-time work. Okay, don't worry about the grammar. Governmental institutions, my current volunteer activities, societies, and my current professional work at the Afghanistan Center, Displays, and Roshna Social Organization. My network at ACDR is connecting with the judiciary, judges, Ministry of Commerce, economy, which we will fix it later, of course. And also these goals, this is something that you have to do. Start your network, whether it starts from the university, school, anytime. And also, I think it's good if you talk about a little bit before your university, so that you talk before your university, and then you talk in academia, you talk about university. If you have had, like masters, this is your second master, you talk about the second master. I was a member of the photography club. I will definitely remove this later. MUN club, speech club, MOOC trial club, and law student association. Guys, why I have a student club, a speech club, or public speaking club? I think I haven't put it there. Okay, public speaking club, because it's about speaking, it's about public speaking. If I am able to talk in front of the camera for 1 or 2 hours, if you don't have public speaking skills, you're very much hesitant to appear before a camera. In the beginning, when I was recording, I was doing a lot of editing because I have had so many problems speaking before the camera. And now I'm just recording 1 or 2 hours. I'm not editing it. I'm using a simultaneous software that I can work and you can still see me. Maybe some months ago, I had to use different camera and then edit them together, but now I'm fluent, like doing it at the same time. This is public speaking. As a lawyer, public speaking is very important for me. As a person who takes advantage of networking and who builds networking skills, you should have a public speaking skill to be able to speak with your networks. This is why it's very important. If you have participated in such platforms, or even if you have participated in public speaking classes, you should mention them, because this is going to help you to show that you are a man who can, a person, not a man, a person, man or woman, to stand before a crowd of people and be able to speak. This is part of your networking, because if you are not able to speak, you cannot build networks. MOOC Trials Club and Law Student Association, and each add members from various faculties. Why I have faculties here? Because I don't want to show that as a law student I'm only engaged with law students. No, but I'm good, I'm friendly, I've built networks with different faculties. I attended many MUN conferences, moot court competition, debate, and photography competitions. I am an alumni member of Afghanistan Journalist Association. This shows that I can write as a journalist, I can speak as a journalist, and I can do photography. Maybe if I keep photography, that's why it can be a good thing to related with the Photojournalism or Journalists Association. I'm also an alumni of Vismut International Network in Hong Kong, which shows that I have international network with other students around the world. I'm also a member of International Chamber of Commerce. If you are a member of your church in your community, if you are a member of doing volunteer work, if you are a member at your sports club, if you're a member of dividing food for the people, if you're a member of a construction company building houses for the poor people, just write it down. As an activist, I'm working closely with many social, humanitarian, and human rights organizations. I'm a lawyer, I'm involved in this. If you are a political science student, you're involved in, election thing, in Lives Matter campaigns or anything, just write it down. If you are studying environment, these things, you are against the Paris Agreement, you are pro-Paris Agreement, you can just say, okay, this is my belief. With the help of this network of social activists, I have founded X with the support of X and X in Afghanistan, Kabul. This is what we exactly did. And you can say with the support of the, health and environment protection activists in my country, we were able to clean this much area in my country or anything like that. Back in professional life at the ACDR and Roshna, I keep a professional, friendly, and respectful relationship and networking environment with all employees and colleagues. This is not a good sentence, I'm telling you, because it's like I say, I am a very good person and you should trust me. Well, I don't think anybody will trust me if I say I am a good person. This sentence is just the same thing. If I am, running over 500 words, I will definitely delete this. But it's not bad. It just at least shows what I think. Or maybe you say that my friends and my colleagues at my places of work, ACDR and Roshna, they think I am a friendly person. I think maybe I will change it to that one and then keep it. But I will never keep it like this. I have built a wide or X network with governmental institutions like the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Affairs and X donors. These institutions and network help me achieve the goal of X at the ACDR and achieve the complete the X goals at the Roshna. I told you how I was using Roshna network to help me at my professional job career, and then how I used the Afghanistan Chamber of Commerce to help me with my social organization. This is how I put it. This is how you should do it. You can combine your university to your volunteer work, university to professional work to university, and all of these things together. Roshna has more than 5,000 registered members. Maybe you can say, I am part of 5,000 network. You don't have to be the lead, the director or the founder of an organization that has 5,000. Come on, guys, there are organizations, 5,000 is nothing. I don't say 5,000. It's very small. Actually, I know organizations that has hundreds of thousands of people. You can say you are part of that network. UNICEF, WFPO, I don't know, this human rights organizations, this environment protection organizations, health protection, animal life protection. I don't know, there are so many big organizations. Even if you are a member there, you can say, I'm a member of this organization. If you are not a member of any of these organizations, I'm telling you, you have time, you have 3 months, September, October, November. During this time that the applications are open, go find one organization in your country, take a membership, pay for it. If it's for pay, if it's for free, go there, take a membership, get the ID card or a card or any kind of document they can provide for you. And then in your application, it's you don't have to say that I just took the membership of this organization 3 days before writing this year. You can say, well, I am a member of this journalists association or this kind of association in my country, even if you haven't done anything to it, but at least you can say it. But it's always good to have proof, because you can show it, you can write it in your CV, and you can have it with yourself for the interview, or you may need it in the university portals to show for the university that proof of all those activities. So I just say 5,000 registered members because I take the credit as the director and the founder, but you can say I am in a network of 25,000 people at this organization. And okay, Afghanistan Chamber of Commerce has thousands of registered businessmen and women, which is another thing that I was in that network. I didn't say that I'm leading thousands of businessmen. I'm just in their network. These huge network had huge impact in my career, on my career, and then I have two huge which I have to fix. These networks help me achieve, funding in Roshna activities and achieve this at the ACDR and this. So I just connect them. What things I have done outline to use these skills in the future. I say these networks help me achieve this in 2025. Help me achieve this upon my return from the UK after my master's. So I can say when I come after my master's, these networks will help me do this and help me do this for the Chevening network. And then I say my conclusion. So this is it. I think we have done a good job. Let me see how many words we have written so far and how many words actually you should have written so far. It is 521 words. Guys, you have already prepared this second question. All we have to do is that in the next video we will work on the management, how we should compile this together and make it a good one. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Ask your questions in the comments below. I wish you best of luck, and I hope I'm able to record the second part of this the second question very soon, so that you can follow up with me and have your applications ready. Good luck, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.